The electronic power or electronic mini power is a universal tool and cutter grinding machine exclusively designed for grinding, metal cutting tools, woodworking tools and profile tools. This is suited for the production and regrinding of milling cutters, drilling and boring tools, countersinging or counterboring tools. It is recommended for machining metals, carbides and similar materials. And also it is not suitable for machining other materials such as wood. Let's see how to operate the machine in order to get the job done. First we have to insert the workpiece in the space provided. Here in our case it's a rod, and we are going to manufacture a drill bit from this rod. After we insert the workpiece, we'll tighten it, then we'll close the door and then we'll on the machine. So here the machine is 5-axis machine. What are those 5 axes? We'll see in the video. When the machine work is on progress, coolant supply would be on. And from the screen we can obtain all the data regarding the machining process. On the left hand side you can see the time taken for each process: secondary clearance, primary clearance, point clearance. So this time is being mentioned here. So in the bottom, the remaining time and estimated time for the particular job we can see from the screen. Similarly, from the middle portion of the screen we can see the movement of the axis C, A, X, Y and Z. These are the 5 axes. And from the right hand side of the screen we can see the speed, this kind of data. So with the time when the job is being done, we can see the real time data here. The manual process with this machine is inserting the job, and once it's done, remove the job and insert the next job. So that's all the manual process here. Rest all the parameters it's already being fed here. The angles, the speed, the RPM, this all data it can be changed. The knob which we see in the top left corner is the speed control potentiometer. This controls rapid traverse and creep speeds in the range of 0 to 150%. At the 0% position, no axis movement takes place. The automatic cycle can now be aborted by using the yellow abort program key. The symbol nearby that is to select rapid traverse or creep speed. When the LED on this symbol, rapid traverse is in progress. When the LED is off, creep speed is in progress. Below that there are certain letters C, A, X and Y. These keys comprise the axis selection keys A, X, Y and Z. The D key, it doesn't have any motion or function. The plus and minus keys is the direction keys. The direction keys are non-latching and therefore only active as long as they are kept pressed. These are used to move axis. If the operator selects illegal axis combinations, the LEDs of the selected axis will flash. U axis for pallets of loader, V vertical axis of loader and W horizontal axis of loader. The key U is used to traverse the loader axis for positioning by using the plus and minus key. This is the same for the V key, but for the V key the prerequisite is the key L should be activated. For W, the procedure is select the required axis, press appropriate direction key plus or minus. Then the keys beside that, the numbers 1, 0.1, these keys. So this group of keys allows the control of axis movement in increments of either 1 mm, next 0.1 mm, then 0.01 mm and the last one is 0.001 mm. So here the procedure is select the required increment, then select the axis, press appropriate direction key, Each operation of the direction key will produce an axis movement corresponding to the selected increment. Pressing a different key will deactivate the previously selected key. Beside these keys, the wheel type key is for selection of wheel changer. The door type key is for door wheel changer, and the next key is for workpiece in wheel changer, clamp or release. Let's see about the keys ABS1, home, ref1, rel1, move, set. About these keys. These keys are used for absolute and relative positions and datums. For each axis of the machine control defines 3 different types of positions. ABS pos is absolute position, rel pos is relative position, and ref is reference position. Absolute 0 point is the requirement for starting an automatic program. It can be set for all axes simultaneously or for each axis separately by using the set key. It can be approached with the move key. Then we have relative 0 point. It is suitable for carrying out traversing movements or measurements without having to change the absolute 0 point. Entries refer to the previously determined relative 0 point. It can be set for all axes simultaneously or for each axis separately by using the set key. It can also be approached with the move key. Then we see about the reference position. The axis reference positions are fixed. These are electromechanical contacts of limit switches. The reference point is set at the time of machine construction. After working on the drive, the reference point has to be redefined. The absolute and relative positions must be set by the set knob or set key by the machine operator as required, and the axis can then be moved by move key to an individual position, key 1, or all positions, key all, or the position may be reset by key set. The reference position cannot be moved. The LED indicates the position reached. These keys are known as data input keys with panel function. The numbers 7, 8, 9, so these are called as numerical input keys. Pressing one of these keys once causes the corresponding numerical character to be displayed on the screen. To enter negative values, the plus or minus key should be pressed twice. Activating the point key puts a comma. Then the key CL, it's clear. This clears the selected input line. The key RUB deletes the preceding character. The key INS, it inserts a number or letter into the cursor line. The key alpha, this is alphabetical characters. The alpha key allows the alphabet to be displayed at the bottom of the screen on 3 lines. The blue function keys select the letters, and the cursor up and cursor down keys select the line of letters. The ESC key, this aborts the present procedure and returns the user to the next level. All data entered previously or modified will be lost because they have not been saved. The screen is cleared and the higher level screen or selected window will be displayed once you press the ESC key. The key which is looking like mouse is simulation of the mouse function. Then we have enter key. The enter key completes the entry of data. The data may be numbers or text or selection from pull down menu. Then we have cursor keys. The cursor can be positioned using the cursor keys. In the cursor keys, in the right extreme side we have page up to up the page to the previous menu page, or page down, here pages down to the next menu page. And we have cursor up in the middle line. This one moves the cursor to the previous menu item or input field. Then we have cursor down key, which moves the cursor to the next menu item or input field. Then we have cursor right key. This one moves the cursor from one character to the next within an input field. If there is no input field, the cursor right key has a cursor down function. Then we have cursor left key. Cursor left key moves the cursor from one character to the next within an input field. If there is no input field, the cursor left key has a cursor down function. So we have angled arrow up. This one changes from the current input block to the previous block. Then we have angled down arrow. This one changes from the current input block to the next block. Then we have changing tab groups. This one changes to the first quick page, activating the key once again, operating following pull down bar. The error LED flashes whenever an error is present in the CNC. Once the error has been removed and acknowledged, the LED extinguishes. The PLC error message key LEDs which have the attention symbol show if there is a fault in the PLC. If the error is removed and acknowledged with the depicted key, to LED goes out. The on LED indicates main supply is on, which will be in green color. Then we have feed drive stop. This provides additional background information for the operator during the machine cycle. The LED illuminates when the axis drives are stationary. Possible causes may lie in the program sequence or the speed potentiometer has been set to 0. Automatic start. The LED illuminates during the operating mode automatic if there is no damage. F1 to F10 function keys. The blue key is located directly below the display of function keys, which have the same function as keys F1 to F10 on the alphanumeric keyboard. The various key functions are directly related to the row of function keys displayed in the bottom section of the display. That is, operating the F1 function key initiates the function shown in the first field of the screen. Operating mode keys. First one, automatic mode, only possible with locked front door. To select the operation mode automatic, the key switch has to be on. Press the key automatic and the LED illuminates. The operating mode automatic is now active. If the machine front door is opened, the LED flashes. In the operating mode automatic, a grinding program can be started with the key start, provided the machine front door is closed. Automatic mode single block. The operating mode single block can be activated in the addition to automatic. Both LEDs illuminate, and it causes that an automatic program will be carried out blockwise. At the end of each action, the program goes to halt. The key's LED stop illuminates. Pressing the start key again causes the next program step to be made, and the key LED stop extinguishes. Start program, green light. In the automatic mode, pressing the key start starts a grinder's program. Stop program, red. In the operating mode automatic, pressing the hold key stops the movement. If a function has been initiated, the LED flashes. If the machine stands still, the key illuminates. Program base position, yellow key. Pressing this key resets the active program. The condition stop is on or the speed potentiometer is on 0%. To restart the automatic program, the machine has to be returned to its start position. The LED illuminates when the machine is at its start position with reset program. Then we have reset or clear error message, red. If an error occurs during the program sequence, this error has to be removed. The displayed error message will be deleted if the fault is removed and if deleted by means of key F10. The LED shown on the left hand side of the page is extinguished. The key MDI is manual data input, and the next key is NC set stop. Then we have manual key block. This one is manual mode, only be activated when front door is closed and locked. This one is mode setup. Then we have machine door closed, automatic workpiece clamping, coolant system on, motor speed N, grinding spindle motor clockwise or anti-clockwise rotation, grinding spindle locking, coolant valve, tail stock, steady rest, no function, tooth pitch, loader mode, current pickup, special functions S1 and S2 electronic dresser, And on the right bottom corner we have mushroom push button, that is emergency off. Pressing the mushroom type button causes the machine to go into emergency off condition, that is previously set datum will be deselected. Turn the mushroom type push button to the left is to release it. Then the next key is light indicator, error red. So here the signal light off indicates the normal error free machine condition unless other indicators show any error. Signal light permanently on, that is machine is emergency off. Then we have key switch, then we have dielectric regulator, and here is the touch screen. So here we can change the parameters, the length, whichever we need. So by just like touching, it could be a length, an angle, so this data can be changed. So by touching here and using the alphanumeric keys in the keyboard, we can change this data. Here in the bottom you can see tool design, tool profile, cross section, wheel profile, machine, plot, split view. So this data, by touching it we can go to that page and we can change it if it is needed. And also on the top, the chart, you can see there are various operations: floating, clearance, gashing. So there are various operations, and you can see the time also mentioned, how much of time is required for that particular job. So the total time you can see from here is 3 minutes and 43 seconds for the job which is being done here now, which will change based on the job. So by touching these cages we can change the parameters from the left hand side. You can see here now. From the screen itself we can rotate or we can move the tool also. Once the job is done, we can open the door and take out the workpiece. And what you see here now is the workpiece which is given at the start of the job and the final drill bit produced. That's the end of the job. So this is the transformation.